What's up, y'all? Real Housewives of Potomac season 2. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Real Housewives of Potomac season 2. The reunion part 2. I'm gonna tell y'all I didn't even take no notes, so I might forget some shit. Just let y'all know that right now. I didn't take no notes at all. Why? I'm gonna tell y'all right off the flip. I do not think that this show is coming back. A lot of the reviewers that I used to watch the show were not happy with this season. They seem to have a lot of cattiness and pettiness this year that they didn't really have last year. They had pettiness last year, but this year it just seems like it was junior high school stuff, middle school. Hold on for a second. This dog is already working me. Sit down. Now. So, I don't even know how to get started. They decided to, they picked up where they left off last time, with Robin going in about Ashley and how fake Ashley is, and she just trying to get some attention, and if the cameras wasn't her, how she would beat her ass, yada, yada, yada. That's pretty much where it started off. They're getting ready for the men to come out on stage. The men are all nervous. Wanda's like, I don't know why I'm sweating. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And they bring them out on stage. I don't remember who started first. I think Ray started first. They started off with Ray. And they went on to talk about Ray being the black Bill Gates and how he's not the black Bill Gates. And Charisse, you could have not really taken that literal. That they were saying that Ray was equivalent to Bill Gates. They call Beyonce a king. You know damn well she ain't one. It's a euphemism, is what it really is, by calling him the black Bill Gates. But Ray went on to talk about, you know, how he far from broke. He ain't been broke since he was 17. Well, he tried to get himself into the projects and they wouldn't let him in. That's how broke he was back then. But he ain't been broke since he was 17. And he was like, you know, I thought that me and her was good. She's like, we are good, Ray. Okay. Then he moves on to Giselle and the comments that Ray had about her needing to find somebody to settle down with because, you know, her looks ain't gonna last forever. And she was like, you know what? I think I understood the intent behind what he was saying. I just thought the approach was in poor taste. And Ray was like, I meant what the hell I said. I meant it. He said, and then to be called Uncle Ben, he said, at first I was like, well, at least she ain't calling me Uncle Tom, you know. They probably have said that before too. Ain't no telling. But Ray was like, but then I looked at the picture of Uncle Ben. I was like, he's a really nice looking dude. And all the guys like, yeah, you know, you do kind of look like, yeah, he all right. He's a nice looking brother. So yeah, they moved on from there. I believe they go to Juan next. They go to Juan. And the whole relationship and the whole biz with whether or not they are romantic, basically no. Juan talked around every question that Andy gave him. You didn't get no answers out of Juan for real. Well, I know that we would both like to be romantic and we would like that companionship. That ain't what he asked you. He asked you, did you want to be romantic with Robin? He didn't answer that. He asked, did you want to be with Robin? Well, I know that if she finds somebody else and I find somebody else, it is what it is. But, you know, ultimately we just want to be happy. That ain't what he asked you. So every question that he asked Juan danced around pretty much. And Juan didn't look as attractive today. Did he shave off his mustache and beard or something? Because his face looked I don't know. I didn't like that. I didn't like that Juan. He used to look sexy. And his suit looked tight. It really did look like Robin forced him to come on here and he was nervous as a hooker in church on Sunday. But we didn't get nothing from that. Robin just co-signed, I already knew this. The whole statement about how he wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for the kids. Make it make sense, Juan. If you saying if it wasn't for the kids, you wouldn't have been there. And Monique giving you examples so when the kids leave, you know, well, that's years from now. You know, we'll worry about that then. So you finna stay in this old fucked up, dysfunctional ass relationship for years for the sake of the kids. Is what you're saying that you're gonna do. That's what they both saying. Yeah. I just didn't get it. They were saying that how he was about to go in about how Giselle made comments about Juan too, and Giselle stopped and was like, wait, you know, I'm coming from a place of love. I want my friend to be happy, and that's what I'm going with, you know. But yeah, Juan and Chase it. Basically, they still living in the same household together. Juan is comfortable with that situation, and he ain't going nowhere, and don't y'all try to make Robin make him go nowhere. That's pretty much the whole end of it. They move on to Michael and Ashley. They talked about the arguing, and Ashley was saying how, you know, it was hard to watch, and Michael was like, yeah, it was, but it wasn't. You know, she a young girl, I'm an old guy. We got our different ways, and right now we just not there. She's growing, and maybe she'll get to the place I want her to be, is what he said. Not that there will be some type of mutual compromise between each other so they can have a meeting in the minds. He want Ashley to grow up and do what he want him to do. He want Ashley to grow up and have her do what he wants her to do. Yeah, I said that right. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. And Karen and Giselle's like, wait a minute, that sounds like you want to set her free, because there was concern in what you said. Because she said Karen was like, me and Ray got 17 years between us, so I understand the age difference. She said, but there were some things that you said that sounded a bit concerning, like she just ain't where you want to be. She's matured over the time, and maybe she'll get there, but you just don't see it right now. I don't get it. So basically, like I said, they were not going to make it. They are now currently separated as of that reunion. They had been separated 3 months, and nobody knew. I knew it. Well, I didn't know for certain, but I was like, I know they ain't gonna be together. Ashley seems like now she wants to work on the marriage. She wants to stay together. I think that's for sure. I think her pride and her ego was hurt more so than anything, because it seemed like Michael was the one that was like, let's really fight for it. And during the whole season, she was like, I don't give a damn what happened. You know, I can't stay in this marriage if things ain't working out. And now Michael he's resolved with that thought that fuck it ain't gonna work out. I want us to be in the same place. I want to be back together, but this shit, it don't look like it's gonna happen anytime soon. So they're not gonna make it. Giselle corny ass was like, I hope you got a prenup, girl. She's like, yes, I do. I will be fine. I will be secure. Cha-ching. I think that's what the term that came out of her mouth. So they never asked Chris anything. Why was he on stage? I don't know. He never got asked a single solitary question. Oh, yes, he did. They asked him about his mama. And how did he feel about his mama calling her a heifer? He was like, you know, I talked to my mother about it. She apologized to me, but she's yet to apologize to Monique. And Monique's like, I won't answer the phone. And, you know, just in the first half of this doggone episode, Monique was saying, no, I haven't heard from her since we bought her that car. But now you're sitting there saying that you don't answer the phone when she calls, try to talk to you. So, come on now. So it's not that she's not talking to you. It's that you won't take her calls. Let's get that straight. I told you Monique was a liar. So once the men get off stage, they go on. They was like really on Karen still. They were still on, because they talked about to Ray and Karen about the move. He was like, you know, this wasn't no sudden move. We had the house on the market for a year and a half. They knew what the fuck we was moving. If it's on the market for a year and a half before we actually sold it, it wasn't a sudden move. You know. So they went on about, I'm not going in any type of order. They went on about who got the most money, who did what, whose net worth is this, whose net worth is that. Sharice didn't have no man. Her and Eddie getting a divorce. She claimed that she filed, but she's still bragging on the fact that, you know, I still got the house. I ain't got no allowance. I got this and that, and they don't have a prenup. So, like Karen said, you better hold on to that money. You don't want me to release no photos on you. Gonna fuck up your alimony. And I really think Karen do have something. I don't know why. I just feel like she do. Like she said, Giselle don't lie. And Giselle was not any longer speaking on the matter of the fireman, but she wasn't denying it either no more. She was just like, well. So, this whole reunion was like dull and dead and boring as fuck to me. I said they got on Karen about her driver, bodyguard / date is what they say, that blue eyes. And she's like, I'm allowed to have eye candy, but I'm not dating that man. She said, you know, let the streets of Potomac talk. Everybody in here sleeping with somebody. And Then she's like, well, Giselle, shit, you've been messing around with 3 different men. She's like, well, I'm single like a day. She said, yes, but perception is a motherfucker. Basically, you saying because you see me with my driver that I'm messing around with him. What I'm saying is that everybody see you with 3 different men and then you was a hoe. That's pretty much what I'm saying. But they didn't get none of that. I don't know how it went over everybody's head. Or they just chose to let it go over my head. But I caught that shit. There was no resolution. No resolution at all. Like I said, they talked about Monique, how much she spent on the birthday party. I did not spend $30,000. I only spent $25,000 for a 1-year-old. Still, boo. Man, a G is too much for a 1-year-old's birthday party. Let's be honest. But okay. I can't remember what else they talked about because it was so lackluster. So lackluster. Michael blames the women for part of the downfall of the marriage, and they all saying, look, your marriage was at fault without us. I actually totally understand what Michael is saying. If you look at majority of these reality TV shows, they will fuck up a marriage. All the celebrity attention, the who said what, who said this, they all in your business. These hoes that wasn't in your business in the beginning, putting shit in your ear. Just like Ashley running around town telling everybody that Juan's sleeping around on Robin, and Robin claiming that they ain't supposed to be in a relationship, but they are in a relationship, but they not in a relationship, but they are together, but they not together. That type of stuff gets into your head. So I can understand how these women have an effect on their marriage. And he said the whole argument really at the restaurant started from her inviting these motherfuckers. They just bombarded up in your spot, try to blow your spot up in front of you, in front of all these customers, making it look bad for business. And then you're gonna invite these hoes to the damn tasting, and the taste was supposed to be for bloggers and critics. What benefit are they gonna be for you? They've been dogging you out anyway from the jump, and now you want to invite them in your home so we can have a kumbaya moment. This is not the time or place for that. I totally agree with Michael on that. Like I said, there was not too much of anything else that was really good. This season is over. Real Housewives of Potomac, the reunion. That is it. I have nothing more to say. I don't want to say anything more, but I honestly think that this show is not coming back. Because like at the end, Andy normally asks the Real Housewives cast, no matter which franchise it is, if they ask you to come back, are you going to come back? Or are you going to renew? He didn't ask none of them that. He just asked, did you think things have been resolved? Sharice was like, I just think that, you know, despite all the craziness with everybody, that we generally do care about each other. And Karen was like, girl, bye. I think Robin said she didn't get any type of resolution. I don't know what resolution she was trying to get. Yeah. Karen said, like, you know what? I'm good. Fine. Whatever. That's pretty much where she was at. I don't know who else said they didn't get any resolution. It was like 3 people said they didn't get resolution. 3 people said it was cool. But he did not ask them if they were asked to come back, would they be returning. And it kind of makes it seem like they weren't. And after the show was over, they went back to the guys. They were still mic'd up. And Michael was like, phew, I'm glad I got that off my chest. I feel a weight lifted, you know. Don't feel like I'm holding it in no more. Because I guess they might have a clause where they can't say too much or something. They couldn't admit on Twitter and social media that they had been separated and divorced. They had to wait until the reunion to get it out. And now that it's out, he feels free. And like they said, they think Michael want to set her free. Free. Set you free. I mean, the men not getting paid for this show at all. Only the women get paid. So, yeah. And the fact that Giselle asked Ashley about whether or not she had a prenup or you going to be all right with money, it don't sound like this show coming back, because what other income does she have coming in? The restaurant is not basically, it's his. He already removed her. Remember, he sat her down and made her a manager. He gave her a W-2. So, yeah. Real Housewives of Potomac reunion part 2. Thank y'all for coming back. Comment as you will. Peace.